send another song.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 582. It's Wednesday, October 23rd, 2013, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Internet talk radio for your imagination. Mike Matthews broadcasting from the last place on earth located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California. Today we hear from Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, John Deere the Engineer, plus part 2 of my Into an Interview with NIKKI English of the Canadian country band Western Avenue.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Now, there is a question that I would like to ask of you.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Do you like to get pedicures, even if you happen to be a man? I have had a couple of pedicures in my life, and I'll tell you what I can't stand: when they take that thing that looks like something you use to scrape off wood off of a banister, and they start scraping the bottom of your feet, and it hurts like manister. Dang. Why did they have to use that?
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh, it gets all the dead skin off of your feet. Thank you for that. Pedicures, my best friend.
Mike's
You know, I think that
Daily
what I need to do
Podcast
is just clean my feet really good.
Yeah!
When I'm in the shower, just really scrub them hard. You know, get a loofah out, just scrub them. Instead of having some person just going to town with all kinds of pointy objects on my foot, scraping this, cutting that. Ow! And then the last time I got a pedicure, I actually haven't had one since Valentine's Day. This year I got one. And my feet hurt. It felt like little needles being poked into my feet. Several weeks went by, and this sensation continued. And then, speaking of showers and whatnot, what do you prefer? This is a question for you. Showering in the morning or at night? Now, my mom always took showers at night. And then I got into the habit of taking showers in the morning. It wakes you up, right? In the morning, gets you all ready for the day. You're all waking up. But then if you take them at night, it can also calm you down. You have less stuff to do in the morning to get ready. It works. I don't know which works better for you. You can email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. We read your comments on the section emails from email. And you can also comment on the Facebook page, facebook.com/mikesdailypodcast. Oh, look who just walked in.
Hello, Mike Matthews. It's Chely Shoehart, the gift shop supervisor, and I think that pedicure should not be done by men.
No.
No, I think it's a woman thing. It's a thing that women like to do. We like to get our beauty magazines and read them and have a little candle lit. And we talk. We go with a bunch of girlfriends and we talk to each other about men.
And so men can't be involved with this.
No, we'll laugh at you when you do it, but, we really don't like it.
Okay, so you find it for comic relief when I'm there, even though I sometimes, enjoy having my feet submerged in that warm, soapy water, but you're laughing at me the whole time.
We think of you as a figure of amusement.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Who else just walked in? Let's see. Hello, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman! And this is John Deere the Engineer, Mike. What I'd like to tell you now is that I like to take showers in the morning. Yeah, why? It wakes me up. I love the steam. I love the hot water hitting my body. It feels wonderful. The only thing I don't like is if the shower and the bathroom are cold. Oh yeah, I hate that. Oh, a cold room shower. And then you're naked and you're wet and you're cold, and then you get those involuntary seizure shakes just because you can't control it. Mike, please stop describing yourself naked. Sorry. Okay. Mike, I like to take a shower at night. It takes a long time to dry my hair. That's why I take a shower at night, because then all night long it has time to dry. Because I'm Floyd the Floorman, and I have a big afro.
Mike Matthews, I have to shower at night because it takes a long time to get my hair to look nice in the morning.
Your hair looks fantastic. You have beautiful red hair, Chely.
Thank you, Mike Matthews.
You're welcome. Oh, look at this interesting news story. There's going to be an Elton John movie made called Rocket Man, talking about, Elton John's early days. Those fun, crazy 70s Elton John days. Lucy in the Sky with the Rocket Man. And the part of Elton John will be played by Tom Hardy, who is known as Bane. He's known best for his role as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. The movie is going to be shot a year from now, and it will tell the story of Elton's life as a young prodigy, then known as Reginald, all the way to becoming an Oscar and Grammy-winning musician. Sir Elton John himself is expected to re-record many of his iconic hits in the hopes of bringing the story to life. Rocket Man has been in the planning stages for several years now. Elton John and his partner David Furnish began working on the project back in the fall of 2011. After the script was complete, the duo was simply waiting to find the perfect director. And that is Michael Gracie, who's going to be directing. And what he's done has been, I guess, he hasn't really done much of anything. He's done visual effects for a bunch of movies, like Ned Kelly, Double Vision, and Cubby House, and The Magician. So, anyway, we'll see how that turns out.
Mike Matthews, it's like a fascinating story.
Do you even know who Elton John is?
Yeah, he's that guy from The Lion King.
You still remember him from that?
Yeah, like he sings that song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
That's what you remember him best for.
Yeah, Mike Matthews.
I remember him best as that guy that whenever he gets interviewed, he closes his eyes during the whole interview. He does that? Yeah, watch it. When he gets interviewed, he has his eyes shut like he's dreaming of being somewhere else. Because I'm Floyd the Floorman.
You know, I have that problem sometimes.
Who are you talking to, me or Floyd? You have your eyes closed.
What? Oh. Where am I?
So what do you think about this Elton John movie being made and Tom Hardy playing the role of Elton? You can email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. Also email me there if you'd like to be a guest on the show or if you would like to sponsor the show. And we read your comments on the section emails for me mail. And check out the website, mikesdailypodcast.com, a wonderful place where you can find Twitter, the Twitter link for Twitter, that. And also where to find us on YouTube, Spreaker, SoundCloud, Yelp. You can Yelp about us, and also where to find us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook, friend us on Facebook, and when we post a new show, you'll get it instantly in your news feed, and you can share that with your friends, and that way it'll spread the word of the Mike's Daily Podcast with Mike Matthews. And then there's also this other thing called the iTunes. Yes, the link that we have to find us on iTunes is also there at mikesdailypodcast.com. Subscribe to the show in iTunes, and you can rate and comment on the show there too. And if you do that, more people will find out about us. There's also a link to the Amazon deal of the day. If you click on that through the website, mikesdailypodcast.com, we see a little bit of money. And if you buy something through that, we get a little bit. And then there is also the wondrous blog and the daily podcast picture at mikesdailypodcast.com.
Into an interview.
We're speaking with NIKKI. Wow, I just changed your name to NIKKI. You're a Disney character.
Oh my goodness.
NIKKI English. The Circle of Life. Oh, wait. Now, okay, Matt Williams is in your band. I heard, wasn't he inspired by The Little Mermaid?
No, that would be me.
Oh, you were. Okay. Ariel and the whole redheaded mermaid thing. What was your favorite song from that musical? Under the Sea?
Well, I think I liked all of them equally. But I know that when I was little, I used to always sing Part of Your World.
Oh, okay. Are you going to do that in concert anytime?
I wasn't planning on it, but who knows?
It's NIKKI English from Western Avenue. I'm introducing you. And she's in the band with Keith Robertson and Matt Williams. And they're a fantastic new Canadian group, country band. And they do some great harmonies. There are some amazing three-part harmonies in country music. It's somehow, or three trios is what I want to say. And
yeah, there is.
There's been a lot. And even going back to, I guess the Dixie Chicks were a trio. And Black Hawk, which was a band of three guys. And then you have your Pistol Annies, right? The Miranda Lambert three women band. And your band Perry's and Lady Antebellum's and everything. But So what is that? How is that? How come it seems to be 3 people? A lot.
I don't know. Guess it's the cool thing to do nowadays. I don't know. I like it though. I like the dynamic of having the guys and the girl kind of thing because it's more variety, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you guys use it to a good advantage with your exploring the themes of the songs and your different vocals going on the different parts of the song.
Yeah, I like it. We try to have equal, like we try to each sing our own solo parts and obviously the harmony parts just to give it as much variety as possible. So you're not just listening to the same person sing all the time.
Right. Oh gosh, that can get so annoying. No, your voice is wonderful. I'd love to hear that all the time.
Oh, thank you.
So what is the importance of your like family members to get you? How did that inspire you to get into music, and the other guys in the band?
Well, for me, it was my dad. He had always been encouraging me to sing ever since I was little, and like he'd be playing the piano and trying to get me to sing or playing the guitar, and I would sing with him, but I wouldn't sing with him in front of others, and he'd always encourage me to sing in front of people, and I was way too shy.
Wow.
But yeah, but he unfortunately passed away about, I think, 11 years ago now, and so since then I've kind of gained the courage to sing in front of people.
Wow. He set it going with you.
Yeah.
That's great. Wow. So, and the other guys, they also had people.
Well, for Keith, his dad also played music. Growing up, there was always jams going on around his house, and Keith kind of looked up to that and picked up a ukulele when I think he was like 3 years old, and then moved on to the guitar when he's 11, and just went from there. And Matt, I think he grew up. When he was like little, he would always sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" with his mother all the time. So I think that lit the match there. And then, and then he went to
that's a catchy tune.
Yeah. Then he went to a Tom Petty concert, and I think that just was it for him. Yeah.
Running
that was a big inspiration.
Down, free falling.
Yep.
That would do it. Tom Petty's still touring. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am very thankful to your dad for getting you to sing.
Thank you.
He inspired you. That's great. And
yeah.
And now we all reap the benefits because you put out some great songs like Wherever You Are.
Yeah, this is another one I wrote with Dave Woods. He sent me the lyrics, and I sat down behind the piano and read through them and tried to find the right melody, and it was as simple as that.
Wow. And it just, how did the storyline of the song come about? What was going on in Dave's head?
Let me get in there for a second. It's kind of about longing for somebody, and like someone you haven't seen for a really long time, and you'd give anything just to be with them. Like we actually just filmed a music video for this a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to be military themed, about a guy coming back from a long leave from the army to come back to his wife and daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How was that like filming the video? Did you how do you like filming videos? Do you love all the makeup and the lighting and the
Well, it can be awkward. Like there was this one part in the video where I was walking down like this dirt path, and I had the camera guy right in my face, and then there's 2 lighting guys on either side of me, and then another guy like kind of pulling the cords as we go. And I'm trying to walk and sing and look natural without tripping. It was really awkward.
How do you do that's acting? You're like shooting a movie. You're getting into the character of the actor and ignoring all the lighting and stuff around you. Yeah, you kind of got to block it out, but it is awkward at first. Did you ever take any acting classes?
Nope.
Wow. Just threw her in the fire, and look, she did. So you just ignore them. You just block them out, huh? And just...
It's all you can do.
I think about fluffy clouds when I'm being filmed in a music video, and then I don't
Fluffy clouds.
then I don't see any of the people there, and or somebody drops a cup on the set. I get all mad like Christian Bale, and I yell at him, and I'm like, what? And no. Does anyone remember that? Christian Bale flipped out when he was filming I think that Terminator movie, because somebody moved a light when he was trying to do a scene.
Oh, nice.
But Christian Bale will be in one of your music videos. I can see it someday. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Maybe he'll reprise his Newsies role that he did when he first got started. He was in the movie Newsies. It was a musical.
Oh.
Or he'll sing Little Mermaid. Okay. Somebody spiked my coffee today. It's a little, I don't know where I went with that. Okay, but this is called Wherever You Are, Wherever I Am, I have no idea. But this is the song Wherever You Are. It's Western Avenue, and it's off their new EP, their debut EP. Where can they find that, Nikki English?
On westernavenue.ca. There'll be links to all our different outlets there, but you can also get it on iTunes and Amazon, and yeah, so.
Excellent. All the iTunes, Amazon, westernavenue.ca. Perfect. It's Western Avenue, Wherever You Are, on Mike's Daily Podcast.
Sometimes I feel like we're two souls scattered on the wind, together for a moment, and carried away again. Every time you leave my side, I stumble in shades of blue, and the only thing I think about is getting back to you. I wanna be wherever you are, share the air you breathe, feel the beating of your heart when I hold you close to me. Nothing can stop our love for you. There's nowhere too far. I wanna be wherever you are. Why does this life treat us this way? Careless with our love, and we know we were meant to never lose sight of us. The hands of fate divide our dreams, but only for now, I swear, 'cause the only thing I think about is wishing I
Wherever you are, that is Western Avenue with NIKKI English, Keith Robertson, and Matt Williams as we go outside of the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California. And tomorrow we will have the finale of our Into an Interview with Western Avenue.
And here's today's podcast picture.
So we're getting closer and closer to Halloween, just about a week away. And there is an interesting house near me in Podcastro Valley, California that does a cool little haunted front yard. That they just do all the Halloween decorations. I do a couple. I do a few. I've got these little plastic skeletons that I hang up in the trees, and that's about it. And some fake pumpkins in the front. But this guy, he lives, maybe about six blocks away or so. He does this amazing thing. Look at the picture. He's got like the skeletons drinking wine on the front yard lawn, and there's all the cool tombstones, and just it's very colorful. So I took a picture of that for you, and you can see the podcast picture there at mikesdailypodcast.com. By the way, I was in Benita, which is about an hour away from where I live, north, and it's a little place a little town that's sitting on the water. Actually, it was once the capital of California for about 2 years, a long time ago. And I was down there, walking down their main street, and they do a cool thing where people, all the different shops, kind of compete, and they have these scary, like a scary figure. They have to make like a scary figure and have it sitting in front of their shop. Like it can be like a scarecrow looking thing or something involved, something that has to do with the store. Like there's a bookstore. Ooh, I will have to post this picture soon. This bookstore that's on Main Street, they have a figure that's supposed to be the character from the book George Orwell's 1984. And that's supposed to be a scary creature type thing, like, because you're thinking of the horrors of that book. And there's another person that had like a skeleton, and there's another thing that looked like a witch, and so every store has one of these. It's a cool little thing to see when you go to downtown Benita, and that's Chely Shoehart looking at me with a glazed look in her eyes.
Mike Matthews, why do you talk about stuff like that? Are you like a tour guide?
I'm just pointing out things that I see around here. Yeah, I am a tour guide. I'm Mike the tour guide. Is what I am. Taking people on a tour. If they don't live in California, if they don't live in Northern California, they may not find this interesting, but who knows? They might come out here and take a little vacation and want to check these things out.
Yeah, okay, like in your dreams, like your pipe dreams.
What does that mean?
You know what they say, like pipe dreams?
Yeah, they say that. It's an expression.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it.
All right, well, you don't like my picture, do you?
No, it's cool.
All right. Well, tomorrow we will bring you the finale of the Into an Interview with NIKKI English of the Canadian country band Western Avenue. We'll also hear from Benita, the rodeo queen, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, and the Brewmaster.
Mike, please stop describing yourself naked.
You get this when in a cold shower, you get those spasms. Too cold, shivers, that kind of thing.
Yes, we get it. Can we move on from you not being in a shower?
Yeah, sure. But, everybody needs to take a shower or we'd all really stink bad. And then this country would be called France. Mike, don't hate on the French. They make great cheeses. And wine. Yeah. Are you okay? Cold shower.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!